Hello friends, let's talk about a transition where you probably didn't know that you have it to your disposal. So let's get right into it. Make sure you have your clips on the timeline, in my case 2 images. I go to effects, go to the transitions, and then I scroll all the way down. You see that I already did this beforehand. And go to the Resolve FX transitions. Here I choose the burn away transition and drop it between my clips. Then I go to the inspector after clicking on my transition in order to make sure that it's selected. I make it a little bit longer because for the sake of demonstrating things. What I like about this transition the most is, of course, the fact, and it's not limited to, that you have, when you click here in the editor on this drop down menu, that you can choose the OpenFX overlay and that you then can jump to the middle of the transition, that you can change the direction. Of course, you can change the direction also here in the properties in the inspector, but if you change to hotspots, you can change here the number of hotspots in the inspector. You can also randomize the hotspots, so let's see. But let's go back to 3 hotspots and then turn on our OpenFX overlay again. And then you see that you can, let's go to the middle, that you can place your hotspots wherever you want. You can make them smaller, larger by dragging the circles accordingly. And that's amazing. So the fire starts here from different points. Let's see how this works. And let's look at it in full screen for a moment. And of course, the greatest thing, in my opinion, is this one. You see, you have this path, and then there is a starting and an end point. So here it starts, and you can drag this starting and end point. Let's have a look at that. And not only that, you also can determine how many points there are, so how many numbers of points in this motion path actually are. So let's go all the way to 5, and then let's make a beautiful curve with it, and let's see how it burns away with a nice curve like that. Let's look at it in full screen. Beautiful. And then you have here the adjust timing. You can adjust where it starts and where it ends depending on how long your transition is. You can bring the burn further in so that it takes longer. You always have to make sure, of course, that your transition and the length of your transition, the start and the end point of your timing, are accordingly the length of your transition. The best way, in my opinion, is just to leave them at default and let the transition itself take care of everything regarding that. The raggedness of the edges can be influenced. You can scale the whole thing as well as the melt point here and the other properties. I think you will have a lot of fun with this one. You can tweak a lot in the appearance. I hope you have a lot of fun with this transition. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the playlist. Goodbye.